Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be creating this look. It is a very matte look. So for today's Valentine's Day series look, we're going to be doing all matte, and as you can see I have no highlighter on. I feel so strange having no highlighter on, but that's the look we're going to go with today. If you're not a big fan of highlighter, I'm sure you'll be liking this look. So if you want to learn how to get this look, then keep on watching. First off, we're going to start with priming our eyelids. Today I'm going to be using the MAC Prep and Prime 24-hour base and run it along our crease. Katie was the one that got me into this. This one is really good for oily lids. So if you have oily lids and you don't want to use the MAC paint pots, then this is a good alternative. And it works the same way. So then to just set the lid to make sure everything doesn't crease, I'm going to take this. For today's eyeshadow palette, we're going to be using the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye palette just because it has all matte shades and that's what we're going for today. So we're going to go for something really matte and soft looking. You can use it any time of the day, or you can use it for any occasion pretty much. Let's just take a big fluffy brush like so. This is a Milani fluffy brush. First I'm going to take the first color on the left as our transition color. We're gonna run this color along our entire crease. There's 3 more days until Valentine's Day. Have you guys made up your plans yet? Or like, do you not know what you guys are doing? Or like, what are you doing? Because I really want to know. But this look is gonna be really easy. So maybe like 3 shades. So it should be looking something like this, right? Something like these. To give this look more dimension, I'm gonna go in with that brown shade second to the right, just like that. This palette is really pigmented, so you have to be really careful of how much product you put. Just like that, you'll see that. And then for the eyelid, I want it to be really matte, so I'm gonna take that white color almost in the middle next to the black, and we're gonna just put that along our lids. I think this is the most pigmented white I have. Matte white shade I have. And now you want to just blend all the harshness away to make everything more cohesive looking. And then you can either go in with a wing. I think I'm gonna go in with a wing just because this look is really simple, and to give it a little bit more of something else, I'm gonna go in with the NYC matte black liquid liner. I'm gonna do it off camera because I do it better off camera, so I'll be right back. Great, so our eyes should be looking like these. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the face. Since we want to look really matte today, I'm gonna take the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Complexion Primer and just run that along our entire face, mainly focusing on the T-zone. For foundation today, I wanted to go in with the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet in the shade number 51. Y'all didn't know, this was my first ever high-end foundation purchase ever. You know what, like I didn't even wear this as often as I did with the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea one. That one was my second high-end purchase, and that one I already finished. So this one is super matte, that's why. And when I was first going into makeup, I didn't really know what like primers were and like how to use your makeup and stuff. So this one kind of gave me a struggle boat of like what primers to wear with it. But now that I still have it, I'm gonna give it a try today and see how well the coverage is on this one. Okay, so I'm just gonna squeeze a bit on my hand and we'll see how far that will take us. You know, I like applying on my primer and then going to wash my beauty blender and allowing the primer product to soak up into the skin, because if you go immediately in right after applying your primer with foundation, you're not gonna give it a chance to really soak into your skin, you know what I mean? So you kind of have to wait a bit. I would say this is more medium to full. I don't know how buildable this is. I think the reason why I bought this was just because it was Makeup Forever, and like I am a huge fan of Makeup Forever, so I wanted my first high-end foundation to be Makeup Forever, so that's why I decided to pick this one up. And then there was reviews about the Ultra HD. I decided to pick that one up too. However, I'm not a really big fan of their primers. The mattifying one doesn't really work for me. I know it works for some friends of mine, but so I would say that's equivalent to 2 pumps. But a lot of my acne marks are still showing through, so I'm just gonna apply a bit more and cover that up. Yeah, I would say this is very buildable, and that is my shade, so did a good job back then. Oh my god, I have so much left on my hand. I pumped out too much. So for today's concealer, I'm gonna go in with the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Ginger. And be careful to not get it on your wing, or else it would have been all for nothing again. I'm running out of this one too. I think I'm gonna pick up the Tub concealer because I heard that one was good, like the same as this one. I really like concealing. You're bringing so much life back in it. And then we're just gonna blend it out again, and then go really close to the edge, but don't go over your wing. And just like that. For baking powder, we're gonna go in the Peach Perfect mattifying loose setting powder. I like this one because it comes with a separator. You can like pour out how much you want and then cover it. And then whatever is left on your cap, you can just pour it on the top so it doesn't mix. And this one smells really good too. I like it. Smells like peaches. And like if you eat it, it tastes good too. And then I'm just gonna go in to the rest of my face. It's so finely milled, but it does a good job at baking your face and keeping you matte. See, like the rest of this, I'm just gonna pour it on the cover, so the next time I could just pour out whatever's on there onto the cap and use that. That way you don't mix up the old and the new. So I'm just gonna do my eyebrows off camera again. I always like to do my eyebrows off camera because it's just easier that way, so I'll be back. And now that we got our eyebrows on, I just used the Anastasia Dip Brow in Soft Brown, and I concealed with the e.l.f. Complete Coverage Concealer in Medium. Now we're gonna take off the powder and dust them away. To add a more brightening effect underneath our eyes, we're gonna take the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder in number 1 Fair, and we're just gonna pack that underneath our eyes. Then for powder, I'm gonna take the Makeup Forever Pro Finish Powder in the shade 163. We're gonna press it along the outskirts of our faces where we didn't put the highlighting powder. So by doing the Charlotte Tilbury stuff, you're bringing more light towards the center of your face, so that can create a more slim looking face, and we all want to look slim, you know. For contour, I'm gonna take the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. It's a very nice contour shade for me. Not much of a bronzer because it's more brown, more ashy. More brown and ashy for me. As you can see, it's not very orange looking. I really like the smell of this. So before I get carried away and move on more to the face, I just want to apply some eyelashes. And for today's eyelashes, I'm gonna take this one by Kiss. It's in the style Pompadour. I think that's how you say it, but it's the blowout lash. So correct me if I'm saying it wrong, but that's how I think I'm saying it. I think I might actually stack these because they're so nice and wispy, but I think they're too... Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna stack these. I'll be right back and apply this off camera. Okay, the eyelashes should be looking like this. The lower lash line, it's up to you if you want to do nude or a black on your waterline. I'm gonna do a nude on my waterline. For that, I love using this one. It's the Rimmel London Scandal Eyes in Nude. I'm almost out. I use this almost like in every tutorial, so I need to start investing in different nude eyeliner pencils. And then for the lower lash line, I'm gonna take the same colors as we did on the top, so pretty much that color on the left. This is so we don't completely leave the lower lash line bare and we have something there just to balance it out, because with the lashes it looks kind of top heavy, so you want to create a balance in your eyes and have something on the top and bottom. And then for more definition, I'm just gonna go in with the brown on the right. And you want to put this as close to the lash line as possible. Now for blush, we're gonna go in with this one by MAC Cosmetics. It's called Blush Baby. My cousin had this blush before, and I would always use her blush, but I would never tell her. But I always went into her room and I always got it, and she was like almost out, you know, she was like scraping the edges for it. But it was such a nice blush that now I can afford to get my own blush, and it gives such a nice healthy glow to your face. Since this is gonna be an all matte look, I'm not gonna apply some highlighter just for the effect of this look. You know, for the people who don't like highlighters, this is a really natural, if you want to call it, look with no highlighters. However, I am going to highlight the inner corner of my eye, not with the highlighter, with a white shadow. Instead of doing very blinding highlighters, I'm gonna go in with this white, the same white that we put on our lids. We're gonna go in with that. I used to do this all the time in college. I would just highlight my inner corner with a white. When I first started out with makeup, I wouldn't do highlighter, I would do a white shadow. And just like that. It looks like highlighter, but it's really just a matte white. Moving on to mascara, I'm gonna take this Tarte Gifted mascara. I like it so far. But as always, we're just gonna blend the fake and the real. But don't you love these eyelashes? I stacked them and they're so nice. Like do you see that? And then the lower lashes as well. For the lips, I'm gonna take this color called Sepia by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's just a very nice taupey color, and I really like it because I think it would go well with the eyes. It's much different, so it looks really good with the eyes. Like, it matches the eyes perfectly. You can go in with any color here because the eyes are very universal and very neutral, so you can go in with a nude, a red, or whatever color you prefer. But since this is a matte look, I'm gonna go in with this matte liquid lipstick. I always like to start off with the bottom lip first. I don't know why. Just like that. So since our mascara is pretty much dried down, I'm gonna go in with a setting spray. The perfect matte setting spray is the Kat Von D Lock-It setting spray. This one is a really good one at keeping you matte. So let me get my fan ready. If you're curious where I got this fan, I got it at NCAT in Alawana. It's like right across Walmart, and it's like a little small boutique store where they sell like earrings or like a lot of Korean stuff. And I bought majority of my earrings there, but girl, they're expensive, you know. Each earring is like $25, so but it's really nice and it's worth it. It feels so weird because I have like no highlighter on, so I feel like I look weird. Most important thing when you dry down your face after you spray is to dry down your eyeliner, because it can get wet again and then it'll transfer to your eyelid. So let me just go change and I'll be right back. Okay guys, this is the finished look. What do you think? What do you think? Leave them in the comments down below. If you guys like this type of video and you want to see more matte looks, then let me know and give me a like or leave me a comment. Subscribe while you're at it. This is gonna be Valentine's Day series day 4, so that means there's only gonna be 3 more days left, and then Valentine's Day is on the 14th. I hope you guys been enjoying this series so far. I got these earrings from Forever 21 if you're curious, and this shirt is from Windsor. It has a little loop so you can show your cleavage. I'll see you guys in my next video, which is tomorrow, so adios amigos. Bye. For Eiley, MAC Pro Longwear concealer, or the 3 more days until Thanksgiving. Just kidding, I really don't care, but in Pompadour, the lower lash line completely bare. Take your hand to the floor. And